I do not have a 4-season tent. Whew. It's cold. So, last night was it is 10 a.m. Heading out now, hoping to be there by noon. Get to the campsite by like 3 or so. I'm really hoping that this dies down. All right, just got here to the Kettle Moraine headquarters for the Southern Unit, and it is snowing. Very lightly, but it's snowing. But it'll be fine. Just made it to the trail. It's about 1 p.m. It's gonna be about 5 miles according to the ranger at the headquarters. Let's do it. So I'm still very early into the trail, and I'm just seeing, I'm going down some switchbacks right now, going down there. And it looks like there's like a frozen lake down there potentially. Didn't expect that my first backpacking trip would be this cold or snowing, but we're gonna make the most of it. I don't got much time before residency starts, and really wanted to get a trip done, one by myself to kind of just check out my gear, make sure I have everything, make the adjustments I need, so that when I go on some longer trips with my dad and little brother later on in the year, that I'm more prepared and can kind of help them out a bit too. So it looks like there is a lake. It's not frozen, but there is a lake there. So these yellow blazes will tell us that we're still on the Ice Age Trail. So I'll be following these until I get to my campsite. It's kind of nice, you can see the snow falling. Whew. Huge snowflakes hit me on the eyelid. I don't know if you can see. That's how I get injured. I'm trying to catch a snowflake, hiking alone. I do not have a 4-season tent. So I'm about halfway, and this might seem really stupid, but I'm sweating, and I'm gonna take that jacket off, just go on this base wool layer. Hopefully I don't get too wet from the snow, but right now I think I'm getting more wet from sweating. So stopped here for a second, gonna take a drink of water, have a snack, and then keep going. Probably about a little over 3 miles in. My watch says 3.5, but it always seems to overestimate. Just wanted to show all this snow. All right, according to my watch, we're about 4.7 miles in. So I'm expecting we should be able to get to the camp within the next mile or so. I feel like every time I try to change clothes, the weather changes. Looks like there might be a road crossing here. And keep going. Oh, is this it? Here we go. Looks like it's up this hill. Let's go see what we got. So whoever manages these trails, thank you so much. Did not expect this. There's a shelter for the backpacking sites. It's a fire ring here, so I can make a campfire, which is nice. Didn't expect to. bit. I can fill up. Still have about 2 liters of water. So take out the little oxygen packet or whatever. It's lit. Is it stable? So while that's heating up, I'm gonna eat some tuna. I feel like a cat. It's actually not bad. It's lemon pepper flavored. Turn up the heat a little bit. Turn this off. Just stir. All right, Grandma, this isn't gonna be as good as your stroganoff, but I had to make do. There, seal this. I'm gonna be entirely honest. It doesn't look very good, but it smells good. And hopefully, it tastes good. It's pretty good. Excuse me for the slurping. I don't know if it was the 5-mile hike or the freezing cold, but this is delicious. Well, I guess I brought my poop kit for nothing. Won't be having to dig a hole in the ground. That's nice. All right, I can show you guys my sleep situation. You can see a little bit of snow on the tent here. All right. I got the long pad since this one's 76 inches long, but I just don't know if it's gonna fit my pillow at the end. So I am nice and cozy in the tent here. I love this little section of my tent that's outside. It's just nice to be able to keep my shoes and gloves and other stuff out there. So it's like almost 9 o'clock. Just got up to go pee, came back. Surprisingly, I'm pretty warm. This pad is very comfortable. I can't tell if it's raining or snowing a lot, but I'm completely dry. Tent's working out pretty well. Might watch like an episode of something that I downloaded to my phone and then go to bed soon. Good morning. About 8:50. Last night was not, it was cold, but I stayed pretty warm. The sleeping pad and bag kept me pretty warm throughout the night. The only thing showing through was my nose so that I could breathe. The only thing that made it hard to sleep was there were so many noises. There was a bunch of geese just squawking all night, and then there was just a pack of coyotes just howling all night. But then eventually, when they died down, I was able to sleep. So just for reference of what it looks like outside. The fire became too much of a trouble last night because the snow kept pouring on it and wetting it. So this is a breakfast skillet with shredded potatoes, scrambled eggs, sausage, peppers, and onion. Have some of this coffee. Something that friend of mine, shout out Matt Wu, told me to bring were hand warmers, and I did not do that. I'll listen to you next time, Matt. All right, I got about a little under a liter of water, which should be plenty. Packed up my tent, sleeping bag, everything's in my backpack. Now I'm just gonna get it on my back and get going. We got about 5 miles to the car, which we're gonna try to get there by 1, the latest. All right. So something that I wish I could have gotten some more shots of were some of the wildlife here. But every time I've seen them, I haven't had the camera on me. There's a good amount of I think they're geese. And I also saw some wild turkeys, which I'd never seen before. That was cool. That was like when I went into the woods to go pee and I didn't bring my camera. Didn't think it'd be necessary. I just passed by a guy that's backpacking up the hill, and he's going to the exact site that I just came from. He's alone, so I'm not the only idiot out here camping alone. There's this route that I could take where I'm here right now. I could cut through this way to the parking instead of going all the way around the lake, but I think I'm gonna take the long way. I got plenty of time, and this is Lacey that I just met. Lacey, come on. She's like, no thank you. Come on.
Probably the backpack.
Probably makes me look a lot larger than I am.
Yeah, a lot of times.
I mean, that's probably a good instinct to have. So I think these are the geese that were squawking all night and kept me up. A couple right there, 2 over there in the back. I think we're getting very close to the car. My guess is probably like less than a mile. It's the car. Let's go. All right. I'm kind of tired. So I'm at the store, and I hate how I have to buy like a billion marshmallows when I just want 2. I just want 2 marshmallows. Here we are at Ottawa Lake. So I just got to the next campsite. We're right over there. That one, 334. If I had known, I would have booked this one. This one looks a lot better. Got some firewood too for tonight's s'mores. Probably way more firewood than I'll ever need, but I can make a big fire. So it'll be nice. Got this little lookout point. You can see the lake here. This is Lake Ottawa. Sunset's probably gonna be in about an hour. Got some beef stew. Ate 2 nice melted, most delicious s'mores, and didn't record it somehow. You'll just have to take my word for it.
Just woke up. It's been a really fun experience so far. Camping alone is really interesting. It almost feels like a meditation. Although I definitely prefer having people around. So we'll see what happens next time, what my next trip will be.
Anyways, it was a great trip. Had a lot of fun. First time solo camping, first time backpacking. Really cool experience. I'm definitely gonna be doing it again soon, hopefully with my dad and little brother. Maybe with some friends too in the next few months. Until next time.